What's up, traders? Zach here from the Trading Network. I hope you guys are doing well and that you're having a nice weekend. This evening, I am going to be discussing our TTN daily trade plans. Now, for those of you guys not familiar, we release a daily trade plan based on market profile analysis for both our public Facebook group members and our private Discord members every single day, Monday through Friday. Now, the only difference between the two is we actually release this trade plan about 30 minutes before market open for our private Discord members, just to give them a little of an extra edge. And we release this trade plan about 30 minutes after market open in our public Facebook group, which I will link below, as well as our Twitter and our Instagram pages. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to break down and just discuss how I create these trade plans from a high level, and more importantly, how you guys might be able to use these trade plans to have a guideline for your trading every single day. And most importantly, in my opinion, find high probability trade opportunity at these levels or at these major inflection points that we discuss and these major market profile areas. So as I scroll down into the trade plan, you will see that I have several different pages. We have a page that discusses key levels, both for ES and NQ. We discuss high impact events, the overnight inventory, the opening position, the overall sentiment and conviction, as well as the market profile open type, which, as many of you might be familiar with, if you are familiar with the different market profile opens, you know that each different open type gives us specific strategies that we can employ moving forward in that day. Now, moving forward into the trade plan, you can see that we have a breakdown for both ES and NQ, where we discuss further the overnight inventory and how it is positioned in relation to our prior regular trading hours sessions. We move into quick scenarios for those of you guys who like to get to the cliff notes, if you will, and usually just a few quick bullet points. You can see here on Friday, our scenarios were upon open. We were looking for acceptance above or below 38.87 on ES and 11.875 on NQ. And if we could hold above those levels, then we were going to be looking for a move up to the overnight point of control on ES and NQ as well. And then you can see right below that we have our downside bullet point, which was if we did not move and hold that line in the sand level as support and uses it as resistance instead, then we would look for a down move to the overnight low on ES and NQ as well. Now, we have a summary that always follows up our quick scenarios. You can see the summary has our line in the sand level. We always have a handful of upside targets and a handful of downside targets, and all of these are derived from market profile levels as well, which you will see right below. So you can see we have the chart images for ES. You can see we have the market profile here. This was Thursday's regular trading hour session. And then this was the Thursday into Friday overnight session. And this is basically a screenshot before the market opened to give us an idea of where the market is opening. You can see that we opened way down here below at the overnight lows with a gap to the downside, which matches up if we scroll back up here and shows our profile open type. This is just kind of giving you guys a cohesive idea of what the market is looking like, who is in control, if there is any control, and what levels we should be looking at for reaction. And with that, we will likely have high probability trade opportunity at those levels. So moving down, you can just see we have a regular candle chart as well with our market profiles labeled. So I'll just zoom in. You can see we have POC, the prior value high, the prior range high, the overnight high, and the prior range low. And then this overnight low that we were just making down there. And if I continue to scroll down, you can see that we have the same information for NQ. Here's the NQ prior regular trading hours session. Here's the overnight session, and we are opening at the overnight lows, which lines up with our market profile analysis that you guys see above. So same thing, NQ chart with these major levels. And just at a quick glance, you guys should be able to see how nicely these market profile levels get reaction. So getting to, one of the main points of this video, how you guys can take value from these trade plans every single day, even if you're not familiar with market profile analysis, you can simply mark these levels up on your chart. you can scroll straight to the summary if you want to. I won't hate you. You can scroll straight to the summary. You can mark off the line in the sand levels. You can mark off all of the upside targets and downside targets. You can go to the key levels page and you can mark off all of these market profile levels, including the prior range highs and lows, the overnight highs and lows, the value area highs and lows, the point of controls, the initial balance levels, and the settlement prices. And that will give you significantly more edge just with that alone, even if you don't understand the full capabilities of the market profile, we could say. So one thing that I wanted to break down a little further for you guys was the line in the sand specifically. If you guys are choosing one level to never forget when using our trade plans, always mark off the line in the sand. You will notice that when price moves and holds above our line in the sand levels, it very, very often moves into at least one of our upside targets and typically multiple upside targets. Same thing on the flip side. If price cannot move and hold above our line in the sand levels, well, then we are very likely to move into at least one or multiple of our downside targets, which again are all derived from market profile. And a lot of them are also on this key levels sheet here as well. So I just wanted to point that out and just further kind of drive home how important the line in the sand is. You guys, if you use these trade plans enough, you'll notice a pattern and you will be able to make these trade plans on your own. So I think it's very important to, at the very least, use this as a guideline if you guys are, trying to develop your chops as a trader in general, building your own trade plans, learning about market profile analysis, and just overall increasing your edge any way that you possibly can. And one way that I increased my edge significantly was always having a bird's eye view and a plan for the day. So I want to make it very clear that if you guys are intimidated by all of this information, by all of this terminology that you're not familiar with, it is okay. You guys can learn that. Simply mark off these levels on your chart, whether you're trading ES, NQ, or both, and you don't have to trade them. You can just watch price's reaction to them, and then you will be able to develop a little bit of confidence in these levels once you see them a few days in a row, right? Then once you mark them off, and you continue to watch, and maybe you watch some market profile content on my page. Maybe you continue to dive into the ideas on how these levels can be so high probability as far as presenting us opportunity day after day. I mean, look at this move from the overnight high to the POC. I mean, it's pretty amazing how most of these levels will be to the tick, and it's not going to be perfect every time. But once you can, put together these levels with some other tools, especially if you're utilizing the Ttn Proprietary Indicator Package, I mean, in my opinion, market profile levels and a couple good oscillators are a match made in heaven. And that is kind of what I try to develop with the indicator package. So if you guys are interested in learning more about the indicator package, of course, check out the tradingnetwork.io where you can purchase the package and the Fundamentals of Futures Trading course. But even if you guys aren't ready to take that leap yet, simply join our free Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/thetradingnetwork, no spaces, and check out these trade plans every single morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. You can download these. You can go to the website. You can access it just like I'm scrolling through right now. You can save these individual pages. You can go back and you can backtest these levels. If you guys want to be really amazed, go and mark off these levels or go and read our trade plans for weeks, months, and you will see how often and how high probability utilizing market profile analysis can truly be, even if you are a beginner to the concepts. So I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to ramble on. I really just wanted to bring more attention to these free trade plans because we've had a ton of new subscribers over a very short period of time. And I want to thank you guys very much, first and foremost, for that. But most importantly, making sure that you're getting the most value out of being a part of the trading network, whether that is our public community or our private community on the Discord. Now, of course, if you guys want early access to these trade plans every day, you can join the Ttn Private Community, where not only do we release these trade plans early for everybody, but we also live stream our trading. Myself and Alex in the Trading Network have been streaming basically every single day, Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time until about 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So we have several hours on stream each day. You guys are able to come into the stream, turn your mic on. It's a two-way conversation. So we can break down trades together. You can ask me questions while I'm in a trade. You can ask me about a setup that I'm looking at. I will break down these setups. I will talk about market profile analysis, trading psychology. We have some amazing conversations in the Trading Network Discord. So if you guys are looking for a really great community, obviously I am a little biased, but I urge you to come check us out even for a month. I will say that we also have some great deals on getting lifetime Discord access with the indicators and the course, but that is, of course, up to you guys. And at the very least, I hope that you are taking advantage of these free trade plans that we are putting out every single day, Monday through Friday. So without any further ado, I hope you guys enjoy. I appreciate your time as always, and I will see you in the next video.